I want to explore the question, how do films use Black love to resist stereotypes and reclaim Black humanity? This question can't be answered by looking at films alone, because Black love, whether romantic or familial, has always existed within a history shaped by racism, pain, and misrepresentation. Before examining cinema, it is important to understand what Black love looks like in real life. It is a daily act of survival, healing from invisible wounds, protecting something that only those within it fully understand, and investing in a love that society often dismisses or devalues. Black films frequently draw on this reality to push back against narratives that portray Black people as broken, dangerous, or incapable of deep emotional connection. For example, Queen and Slim illustrates how Black love becomes a form of resistance. The film highlights the shared trauma, strength, and instinctive solidarity between two strangers, and it challenges stereotypes that deny Black men and women vulnerability, success, or tenderness. For decades, many mainstream portrayals depicted Black families through lenses of poverty, incarceration, single parenthood, or addiction. Contemporary films like Queen and Slim reclaim Black humanity by centering love as powerful, complex, and worthy of protection. Stepping into the origins of these harmful narratives shows how deeply they are rooted in American history. During slavery, families were intentionally torn apart. Men were separated from their wives and children, forced to breed at the orders of slave owners, and denied the ability to protect or raise their families. This violent dismantling of family structures produced the distorted image of Black men as absent or irresponsible, an image that later evolved into stereotypes of emotional detachment and abandonment. As Patricia Hill Collins explains, Black men were also constructed as sexually violent rapists, or immature boys who failed to support their families, characterizations that were projected onto them despite being engineered by the conditions of enslavement. Under slavery, Black men knew they were not these things, but their powerlessness denied them the forms of manhood defined by white propertied men. After emancipation, many Black men directed their energy toward protecting Black women from economic and sexual exploitation, a response that emerged from generations of witnessing their loved ones violated and unprotected. This history reveals that Black men's desire to protect Black women became not only valued but deeply rooted in Black relational life. Yet the racist images created during slavery have carried through generations and repeatedly reappeared in film, shaping damaging expectations of what Black men are supposed to be. Modern Black cinema resists these narratives by reclaiming Black humanity and restoring the emotional, relational, and loving dimensions that history tried to erase. However, contemporary films and television often work to challenge those narratives by revealing the depth, resilience, and humanity within Black relationships. A powerful example comes from the TV series Them, which centers on a Black middle-class family who moves into an all-white neighborhood in the 1960s. Despite constant harassment and violence from their surroundings, the love between the husband and wife holds their family together. Their partnership becomes a symbol of resistance, a refusal to be pushed out, broken, or dehumanized. In this series, Black love represents resilience, survival, and the determination to protect what systemic racism tries to destroy. It shows that Black love is not fragile or dysfunctional, as stereotypes suggest, but sacred, enduring, and capable of healing wounds that history has inflicted on Black individuals and families. This aligns with how Black cinema more broadly uses love to reclaim humanity, challenge stereotypes, and rewrite the narratives that have long misrepresented Black relationships. Black love is power. My work focuses on Black love. My mission with this piece was to illustrate Black love in film as a force of resistance and power. As every day that Black love exists, it is restoring the humanity history has tried to steal away. I am drawn to the tenderness, resilience, and emotional depth that exist within Black relationships, not because they are perfect, but because they survived in a world that has repeatedly tried to distort them. Through my art, I explore how Black love pushes back against stereotypes that portray us as broken, violent, or incapable of connection. I want to center in on the way Black people love each other fiercely, gently, and defiantly. This is a refusal to let our stories be defined by trauma alone. By uplifting the beauty of Black love, I aim to honor the fullness of Black humanity, our vulnerability, our strength, and our capacity to heal one another. Black love is power.